So I just wanted to talk a little bit about like my unplanned absence from here and other social media for a little bit and make a bit of a public service announcement for anybody who struggles with mental health stuff. First off, I'm not a mental health practitioner or clinician. I know a few if you are looking for one, depending on which state you're in, but that's definitely not my area of expertise. I'm just someone who struggles with depression and other mental health stuff, and that's really where I've been the past couple weeks. Um, the mental health has not been stellar on my end for the past little bit. Usually, in my history, something kind of kicks it off and then it just spirals for a while. And despite, talking to people and doing things, like sometimes it just runs its course a little bit and it's frustrating. And I've never, been necessarily bedridden or anything by it, but or like I don't miss work, but it is a bear to do anything that is not completely essential on the calendar, like going to work, taking care of clients, taking care of my dog, etc. So when that happens, things like social media and emails and that stuff tends to fall off. And that's really what's been going on the past couple weeks. And mental health is a thing that is, I find it hard personally. And I think it's hard for a lot of people. And kind of registered that I think a lot of people in this community might struggle with some level of mental health. In the trail and ultra running community, there is a long, pretty deep connection with addiction and addiction recovery. And those of you who are there, I also know that that is a big mental health trifecta, right? And for a lot of us, if we use running or use activity to help in some manner manage our mental health, and I realize running is not therapy, or cycling or whatever you happen to use, but it is therapeutic and it can be a big way in which we can manage when we're struggling. And if that is taken away from you for some reason or another, then that can be a really, really difficult time to get through what is already a difficult time. And I saw a news article the other day about a young Swedish runner. Her first name's Amelia. Her last name I can't pronounce. But she recently died by suicide. And they said that a lot of it was a result of her struggling with undiagnosed health conditions for a long time, since I think summer. And she couldn't run, and she was just really forlorn. And it was a battle she eventually lost. And I think this is an important thing for those of us who use activity to manage our mental state in some way or another, to recognize that when that disappears, that can be a thing that really kind of kicks you in the teeth in one way or the other. So I'm good. This is not like a call for help. I will be fine. I made a post about this on Instagram earlier, and a few, I don't know, more people than expected commented saying that they were there and supportive. And that is just to show that in your life as well, there's probably more people than you expect who'd be there and supportive. So if you ever need anything, talk to anybody. I'm here, although I'm very unqualified to help. I'm happy to lend an ear if it would help in some way. And just take care of yourself. That's it. This is a short public service announcement for please take care of yourself, because mental health is hard and the world is hard. And something as simple as, your car exploding in the desert and then just being a catastrophic, like a comedy of errors down the line for the stories of a month can like really kick you in the teeth and kind of throw you into a depression spiral. So I am going to be back tomorrow with a talk more on cross training, because I do hope it's tomorrow, because that's a topic that is a little happier and something I'd really like to discuss. I've been discussing it with a lot of the athletes I coach, or just random people lately, about how we can effectively use cross training to help us down the line. Because I think a lot of people, myself included in the past, have thought of cross training as this like thing that you do to like justify doing something when running isn't the best fit or you don't have time or whatever. But we can actually really use cross training effectively to build your fitness. And no, it's not a replacement for running, but we can do a lot with it. So I'm going to be back on hopefully tomorrow to discuss cross training and how to effectively use that, especially as we're leading into what is for many people a bit of an off season. But this will be relevant for those of us who, don't want to run in 120-degree heat in the summer as well. So hopefully this will hold up for a little bit. But anyway, right now, depression's hard, mental health is hard. If you need anything, reach out to someone. Therapy's great. Try it. All right, I'm going to head out. I hope you have a great rest of your night. I'm going to go hang out with my dog, who helps me a lot. See ya.